Welcome everybody to the Keys to Wisdom channel. As you can see here, I'm working on Kanye OMARI West's information, his triple dates of birth, and eventually his triple dates of conception. I want to thank Dan McKenna for inspiring me to begin doing some work on Kanye West after he sent me over just a little bit of work that he got started with. And I also want to say to the people out there watching this, if you like what you see here and you're interested, you can get a hold of this Clues app here and download it absolutely for free and do some self-exploration through it using these different types of methods that I show how to do here on this channel. And also, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet subscribed. So here we're going to start out with Kanye OMARI's West, triple dates of birth. June 8, 1977 Gregorian, or May 26, 1977 Julian, or Sivan 22, 5737. As you can see, I'm not using the word Hebrew here because at this point I'm generating his exact date of birth, saying 6/8/77, June 8, 1977, but we are going to add in the Hebrew clarification at this point, and I'm going to point to this key here, which is saying the 1 from 5736, which is pointing us to his conception year, right? Kanye OMARI West was born in 5737. Kanye West was conceived in 5736, and eventually we will get there. But we are starting off of this without that word Hebrew because we're generating his exact Gregorian birth date just the way that we have it right now. So the first thing that I'm going to do is add in the information that I see being generated by that first phrase, his three dates. I see his Gregorian day, month, year, June 8, 1977. This produces me a key down here that says 5/26/77, which is his Julian birth date, May 26, 1977. 5/26/77. So we're going to move on from there, and we're going to again describe in the things that we see as we go along. And I entered in, and I see his Julian day, month, year, May 26, 1977. This generates us a key here saying 2 from 5737. Those two are the two dates that we have seen, right? His Gregorian, June 8th, 1977. His Julian date, May 26, 1977. Those are his two dates from the Hebrew year 5737 that he was born in. And again, refer back to when we add our Hebrew on there. It says the 1 from 5736, which is the year of his conception. So we're going to move on from there. And again, we're going to describe what we saw in the next piece. And the next piece is going to be, and I see the 2 days from the Hebrew year 5737, which was 6/8/77, 5/26/77. At this point here, it gives us a couple different choices in terms of his conception days. 9/15/76, which would be September 15th of 76. And here's 9/7/76, September 7th of 1976, right? So that give us some information, some clues to work on in terms of his conception. So I'll work off again what I see there. And the next thing that I enter in is Now I see his Gregorian conception day, month, year, September 15, 1976. And here we got, right, 5736, 5736, twice, 5736. Now I'm going to have to make some room because this was a very big build. So we're going to back some things off to make room to finish this portion of it. At this point, we'll take that 9776 out of there. Right, so here we go, 5736, 5736, right? And I'm gonna go with, again, describing what I see. And I see his Hebrew year of conception, 5736, twice. Now at this point, it generates us a key here saying 9/02/76, which is September 76. So it showed his Gregorian conception day of September 15th, 1976. Now when I described the two 5736 instances for his conception day in the Hebrew year 5736, it produces the Julian date 9/2/76, September 2nd, 1976. And I finished it off with one more phrase here. Even though, right, I could have just stopped right here. It's pretty strong stuff right here at this point, but I put in, let's back it up. I'm gonna have to back some stuff off. To be able to see all of the keys. Come on, over here. All right. I see his Julian conception day, month, year, September 2, 1976, to complete the confirmation of all his dates of birth and conception and the Hebrew years. So then in here, what am I seeing? I'm seeing a September 2nd of 1977. That would actually be the day where he turns 1 year old for real from his conception, Julian date. Right, conceived 9/2/76. Julian turns 1 year old 9/2/77. Julian, right here it's showing 2/57/38, right, like a 2-year-old birthday. And then here it's showing 9/2/77, 1 and 2. All of these keys are in relation to his actual beginning of conception and his first and second birthday. His first birthday 9/2/77. His second birthday would be in the 57/38, which would be the Hebrew date in 57/38, going from his Hebrew conception date in 57/36. Right. So at this point, I'm about maxed out with all of my stuff. I didn't really need to add this last part in because I've got absolutely everything else already generated, but I went ahead and did that. So now that I've got all of that information, I'm jumping over to his conception information. And here I put in Kanye, OMARI, West, triple dates of conception. September 15th, 1976 Gregorian, and September, it should actually be reversed, right? It's the same calendar system. So it'd be or September 2nd, 1976 Julian, and Elul 21st, 5736 Hebrew. Again, this time I've got that Hebrew word in there, right? But again, we're starting from the same way we started from on his birth. Exact birth date, Gregorian, 6/8, June 8, 1977. This key over here says the 1 from June 8th, 1977. And then this key in here gives us 6 or 9/16 of 76, right? Now, if you noticed in those pictures that I put in the front, and you'll see them again in the back, right? September 15th, 1976 Gregorian, before sunset is Elul 20th, the 20th. After sunset is Elul 21st, 5736 Hebrew. So this information in here is telling me that Kanye West was conceived after sunset on September 15th, 1976, so that the corresponding Hebrew date would be the same as September 16th, 1976. And that's why I put those in those extra pictures in here for Kanye. And Kanye, this work here is beautiful because it's getting into those differences that happen in terms of the Hebrew dates before sunset and after sunset. So he was conceived on September 15th, 1976 Gregorian, which is September 2nd, 1976 Julian, but it is Elul 21st and not Elul 20th, 5736 Hebrew, because it occurred after sunset. And I put in the final phrase here. I see his conception was after sunset, moving his Hebrew conception ahead one day. And right here in the center key, it shows 9/09/15 of 76, which is the exact day of conception of Kanye West, September 15th, 1976 Gregorian. So the entire way, all the way along, from the birth side and here on the conception side, it was all, the information was provided by simply describing what was seen and what was shown in the previous phrases and the information generated. This is a total wrap on Kanye West. Kanye West, in the beginning, September 15th of 1976. That's where Kanye West's years turn, not on his birthday of June 8th, 1977. But when we're dealing with Kanye West's in the beginning Hebrew date, it is Elul 21st, not Elul 20th, 5736 Hebrew, right? So now I'm just going to flash us back one time to the very beginning stuff that I started with. And that's going to be his triple dates of birth, showing again, right? June 8th of 77. And I'm going to add in that Hebrew that shows the 1 from 5736, which is where I took you at the very end, which is all about his conception, right? So when I add the word Hebrew here, it's showing his conception year, conception time. Without the word Hebrew, it's showing his exact Gregorian date, and we build off of all of that. So this is a total wrap on Kanye OMARI West. It's one of the strongest ones that I've done to this point. That Hebrew after sunset component, absolutely involved. and everything was shown and solved by the Word as we went along, exactly as it happened, as perfect as it gets. So, if you want to wish Kanye West happy Conception Day, 9/15, September 15th, every year. That's when Kanye West turns years, not on June 8th, right? So shout it out to Mr. Kanye West and wish him a happy Conception Day every September 15th. With that, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you think that's something you should do, and have a nice day.